from people wanting to know, why do these bad things are happening to good people? And did they attract it? Because we were speaking about the secret and law of attraction. And so what is called the windows of manifestation came into my awareness. Just went whoop. So we go out and we're talking, and then Ms. Winfrey says, Michael, I'm getting all these letters, why is it that bad things happen to good people? Are they attracting it? What's going on? And I said, well, there's these 4 windows of manifestation. The first window is you basically experience your thinking. Whatever your thinking is, it will transmute itself into an experience. That's window number 1. Window number 2 is called a lesson. Let's say you have a goal, a vision. You're putting something out there. I want my life to be this particular way. But you don't have the energy to hold that life yet. So the universe will give you a lesson that you may not like. But at the end of the day, you say, you know what? If that hadn't happened to me, I wouldn't be the person I am today. While you were growing through it, it's like, why is this happening? I don't want this going on. Why did this occur? But you asked for something larger. So the universe is making you a larger container. But it has to process you first. That coal has to become diamond, And so it's intense. When you come out of it, you realize you're different. Now, you're vibrationally worthy to have the life that you were envisioning. That's lesson. Window number 3 is called a blessing, meaning there are actual individuals who have come to the planet who have taken on certain things in order to raise the vibration of compassion on the planet. Very quick story. There was a woman who was clairvoyant, clairaudient, and she would work with people. There was a particular woman who was very wealthy, but her heart was closed. She didn't have any friends, no love in her life. She was with her lover. She ended up having a baby. And the baby, at this time, back in those days, it was called mental retardation. She loved this baby. And her heart opened. She became a different person based on having this child. Philanthropic, giving, generous. At the age of 11 or 12, the boy slipped into the pool and died. And so this lady named Helen Greaves comes on the scene, and she talks to the boy who had passed over. She had that kind of ability. Discovered he was a tremendous avatar, tremendous high state of consciousness, who had purposely taken on this incarnation to open up her heart because he had known her in other lifetimes. So what looked like, well, why is this boy born like this? And then why did he die? Oh my God, there's so much tragedy. He actually had taken on that incarnation to become a blessing to these people. Window number 3, that happens with large groups of people, Holocaust, slavery at times, different things that have occurred. Individuals or groups of people will sometimes take an incarnation to raise the whole level of humanity. So humanity would say that should never happen again. We need to have laws against child labor. We need to have laws against racism. We need to rise up. So sometimes we shouldn't judge by appearances because we don't know why a certain thing is happening in a person's life. It could be their thinking. It could be a lesson they're learning, or it could be that they're actually bringing a blessing. And the 4th window is the group consciousness. The first one is individual, how I'm thinking. The 4th one is, as long as there's a belief collectively in lack, scarcity, disease, limitation, as long as that's a collective belief, somebody's going to experience it, unless they're strong enough to transcend it. So that's what came through, those 4 windows of it. Of course, it doesn't explain everything, but it keeps people from judging by appearances, because we don't know what a person's growing through. Whether they're confused or worried themselves to death, or worried themselves into a disease, or whether they're in the midst of a lesson. I remember a friend of mine who was an attorney that went through some very hard times. And when he came through it, he became a minister, actually. And he didn't give up his legal life, but while he was growing through it, it transformed his life. And he would say, man, I'm so glad that negative stuff happened to me. It was negative at the time, but it purified his soul, you know. Yeah.
That's powerful.